From changing game files to killing death itself. Oh crap, spoilers. Well, there's currently 5 secret characters in the game, and in this video we'll explain how to unlock each one of them. Exdash is unlocked by quickly typing a bunch of characters while in the main menu. In order for this to work, your keyboard must be in English using the QWERTY layout. An easy way of doing this is by setting a macro either within the software you may have with your keyboard or by using something like auto hotkey. Though I won't be covering that side of things in this video. Alternatively, you have a 1 in 65,535 chance to unlock Exdash each time you collect a clover off the ground. Yeah, good luck with that one. Its starting weapon is Ebony Wings, and Exdash starts with minus 23 max health, minus 10% move speed, minus 10% might, minus 10% area, minus 50% speed, minus 10% duration, plus 10% cooldown, and plus 100% luck. That means you've got to be pretty lucky starting with all that negativity. Yikes. Oh, and the characters you need to type in the main menu will be linked down below just in case. Toastie is unlocked by defeating the Stalker or Drowner after Exdash is unlocked. You will then see Toastie in the bottom right hand corner of your screen for half a second. Press the down arrow key on your keyboard along with enter when Toastie's on the screen. It's probably worth pointing out at this point that the S key will not work. So to those like me using WASD, this won't count. When successful, a jingle will be played. An easy way of killing the Stalker, which if you didn't know was one of these Green Reapers, is by using the minecart, which will one-shot the enemy. Simply kite the Stalker in line with the minecart, then trigger the minecart when you're ready by applying damage to it. And kaboom! Then you'll have a tiny window to press the arrow key and enter on your keyboard to unlock Toastie. Its starting weapon is Peachone, and Toastie starts with minus 99 max health, plus 20% move speed, minus 10% might, minus 10% area, minus 50% speed, minus 10% duration, plus 10% cooldown, and plus 100% luck. Additionally, Toastie gains more luck, max health, and armor at certain levels. Levels 10 to 19 is plus 20%, 20 to 29 is plus 40%, and so on. Though this caps at 99, so once you reach 100 and go above, it will just stay the same. Red Death is unlocked by killing Death. Now, killing Death is no easy task, but it's very much possible. And the method I would suggest using comes from the wiki, which is linked below. Killing Death using Clericy. First, remove all magnet upgrades from your character. Growth may also be removed to reduce the likelihood of hitting level 3 accidentally. Start with Clericy in Inlaid Library. Collect the green XP gem on the table for your first upgrade. If your first upgrade is not Rune Tracer, reset the run and try again. Stay behind the chair and table where you found the gem. A good position has Clericy's belt above the floor line in the top of the 2 wooden strips, and the right hand on the same level on the X-axis as the left end of the wooden frame of the picture. Do not collect any XP on the ground so that the area of your Rune Tracer is bigger than your character sprite. If you do not see a red XP gem on the ground by roughly 3 minutes, it may be advised to restart the run. The red gem will be off screen in this case, and you will have to guess where it is. It may also be too far away to pick up before death kills you. However, with the revival power up, this is still possible. Stay inside your stuck Rune Tracer until the 30-minute mark. After death spawns, it must be after, as death's hit points are based on your current level. You want this to be as low as possible, so death's hit points are also low. Run towards the red XP gem on the ground to gain around 100 levels. Some of the items you want to pick up include Santa Water, Clock Lancet, Laurel, Rune Tracer, Bracer, Candelabrador, Spellbinder, and Empty Tome. Some of the optional items include Tiramisu, Attract Orb, Magic Wand, Knife, Duplicator, Cross, Bone, and Spinach. The items you want to look to avoid are Lightning Ring and Fire Wand. Additional equipment might include Bracers, which will increase the DPS of Bone and Rune Tracer by making them bounce faster, and Duplicator, which further increases that DPS. Tiramisu might not increase DPS, but can help save the run if something goes wrong. It's also advised to avoid weapons that can hit random enemies like Fire Wand and Lightning Ring, and instead focus on weapons like Magic Wand and Cross to fill the last slots as they hit the enemies closest to you. The reasoning for this is that additional spawns of death will likely get stuck on the library shelves. If they get hit by your weapons, however, there's a chance they will break free. Because of death's negative knockback pushing him towards you, having weapons with projectiles that stay close to you can help avoid this scenario. Lead death back to behind the chairs and table. A good position is standing slightly above the right chair, with Clericy's belt roughly in line with the floor line and a little bit away from the right bookshelf, to the point where your Laurel shield barely touches it. Death's starting weapon is Death Spiral, and Red Death itself starts with plus 100% move speed, 255 max health, and plus 20% might. Leda is unlocked by defeating him in the Gallow Tower, roughly 30 to 40 tile sets down. When approaching his location, the area surrounding the player gradually darkens until it becomes almost completely black. This is accompanied by the music changing and symbols begin to appear and travel vertically in sine wave. When you begin, head south and continue until you encounter Leda. His starting weapon is Holy Wand, and Leda starts with plus 5 armor, minus 20% move speed, plus 100% might, plus 10% area, and minus 10% cooldown. And now the tricky one. Well, sort of. missingNo is unlocked by editing game files. Before editing any type of files, I would always recommend creating a backup just in case something goes wrong. To unlock missingNo, go into your Steam file path, into Steam Apps, Common, Vampire Survivors, Resources, App.webpack, and Renderer. From here, we want to edit main.bundle.js. Find garlic by hitting Ctrl and F on your keyboard, and modify the power from 0.5 to something around 100 million. This pretty much means that garlic's going to one-shot anything and everything. Save the file and start a new game as Poe. Wait for 30 minutes, and whatever you do, do not evolve garlic. Obviously, evolving garlic means it's no longer garlic, and you won't be dealing 100 million damage. Once 30 minutes are up, kill Death and exit the game. missingNo should now be unlocked. Once you have done everything mentioned, close the game and revert the changes you made to the game files. Or don't, you might like the easy life, you're cool, I don't judge. Its starting weapons are the Axe or Death Spiral. There's a 50% chance of either. missingNo's base stats are randomized every time the character selection screen is opened. The final stat is determined by the base stat and the stat from power-ups. That's it for the secret characters, but there are currently 20 characters you can unlock by completing achievements, collecting items, and killing a certain amount of creatures. I cover them all in this video, so if you haven't got them all, you should probably watch this video next.